जो ब्राह्मण धर्म है उसी ब्राह्मण धर्म को हिंदू धर्म कहकर के इस देश के दलितों, आदिवासियों, पिछड़ों को अपने भ्रम के मकड़जाल में फंसाने की इनकी एक साजिश है।
दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण बयान स्वामी प्रसाद मौर्य का, जिस प्रकार से उन्होंने हिंदुओं को बांटने की साजिश किया है, मैं माननीय अखिलेश जी से पूछता हूं, क्या ऐसा ही चलता रहेगा? क्या रोज रोज एक दिन हो तो चलाऊ है? आज का जो बयान है उनका, जितनी इसकी निंदा किया जाए कम है। जिस प्रकार से उन्होंने हिंदुओं को झूठा बता दिया, हिंदुओं को ब्राह्मण का धर्म बता दिया, कितनी दुर्भाग्य की बात है। तो इनके ऊपर सख्त से सख्त कार्रवाई होना चाहिए। और अगर ऐसे ही बोलते रहे स्वामी प्रसाद मौर्य जी, तो जिस दिन हिंदुओं का हटेगा उस दिन जरूर कुछ न कुछ फटेगा।
So reactions that we've also heard from Hindu seers who say that this is unacceptable, and they say that Akhilesh Yadav must crack the whip against people like Swami Prasad Maurya, who they say are repeat offenders, and they continue to insult Hindus and their religion. And like we here at Republic say, remember, all these netas speak up when the elections are near, and they do this essentially only and only with the idea to polarize the votes. We'll track that story and all reactions coming in. Let's move on to get you our next breaking update. The British Airlines says that the UK airspace has been hit by a network-wide failure for air traffic control systems. There has been a network-wide failure of the UK air traffic control computer systems this morning. It goes on to say, and I quote from the statement again, although we are hopeful of being able to operate most intra-Scotland flights on the basis of local coordination and with a minimum of disruption, north-south and international flights, unquote. So let's quickly recap what we know in the story so far. The airspace in the UK has been shut down because of what many are saying is a substantial network failure. This is within the air traffic control infrastructure. What this means is that there are significant delays for both incoming and outgoing flights. Now, the Britain's National Air Traffic System, that's NATS, was forced to restrict the flow of aircrafts earlier today as it is still working to address a technical issue. This is what a lot of news agencies now are reporting. And I'll again read from what a spokesperson has said. They say, and I quote them now, that we are currently experiencing a technical issue. They've applied traffic flow restrictions to maintain safety, and engineers are working to find and fix this particular fault, unquote. My colleague Sanika is also joining us, and she has more details of what we know about the story so far. Sanika, first up, do we have any idea what really has led to this? What is behind this? How widespread this is? How many flights stand affected?
The initial information that we're gathering from news agencies is that planes to and from the UK have been grounded as the air structure planes. Even the planes traveling to UK have been affected by this technical snag. Now, it is being said that there is a huge network failure of air traffic control system, leading to hundreds of flights being delayed. Britain's National Air Traffic Service, which is also known as NATS, that is forced to restrict the flow of aircraft as it works to address a technical issue. Britain's National Air Traffic Service a spokesperson of the British National Air Traffic Service has said that they are currently experiencing a technical issue and have applied traffic flow restrictions to maintain safety. Engineers are working to find and fix the fault. Logan Air, one of the British airlines, has also tweeted that there has been a network-wide failure of UK air traffic control systems this morning. Although we are hopeful of being able to operate most intra-Scotland flights on the basis of local coordination and with a minimum of disruption, north-south and international flights may be subject to delays. These are mostly international flights that are affected due to the technical plan of what they're getting from. In fact, the airlines have also said that if customers should check the website of the airlines for the latest information about their flights, which is setting off for the airport. Very initial information that we're getting from UK as far as this failure is concerned. Just getting to know that a network-wide failure of UK air traffic control system has led to the airspace being shut. A lot of delays in flights, a lot of flights being grounded as well. Engineers are working to find and fix the fault is what UK authorities have been saying right now. So now the UK airspace is shut. We will await more details as far as this development is concerned.
All right. For the moment, Sanika, thank you. And also let's tell our viewers that a lot more details are also going up on our website, republicworld.com, about this story that possibly could get bigger as a lot of flights, like Sanika just underscored, are getting affected by the UK air traffic control system that for the moment is not working. And what many are saying has been a target. Now, what possibly could be behind this? There are still limited details to that respect. And away from that story to the good news story. We have seen a lot of good news as far as the athletic is concerned. The Indian men's relay team has finished 5th at the World Athletic Championship as it has set a new Asian record by qualifying for the finale at the World Championship.
Is this India in second right now?
Yes, it is.
That is a great run for the Indians because remember,
Indian men's relay team secured 5th position at the World Athletics Championship.
Nobody would have expected that India would still be so close to Team USA.
not just close, they're contending for the lead here.
This is the Indian men's relay team that set a new Asian record at the World Athletics Championship.
And they
On the
actually
anchor leg.
just did.
Not for long.
Wow, it's Ramesh.
It's India's best finish in relay event at the World Championship.
Here comes Team GB.
So just so you know, India have run 3:01 this year.
Even though the team finished 5th in the final, Indian men's relay team set a new record at World Athletics Championship.
They are going to be in the final.
And Botswana is challenging Team Great Britain.
Bureau Report, Republic TV.
It's down to the lean. The United States wins over India. They go through.
Look at how happy they are.
We'll have a closer look at that third and final spot, but well done, India.
After a quick break, Owaisi and the Congress are questioning the Khattar government as the VHP Yatra has begun. This despite being denied permission by the government. Also, after the success of Chandrayaan-3, ISRO has announced Aditya's L1 solar mission that is launching on September the 2nd.
The pivotal power descent has begun and the lander module is propelling towards the moon's surface along the intended trajectory.
बेस के एकदम करीब आ चुके हैं। हाँ, आप तालियों के गड़गड़ाहट से सुन सकते हैं कि लैंडर मॉड्यूल पूरी तरह से सेफली और सॉफ्टली चंद्रमा की सतह पे लैंड हो चुका है। ये देख सकते हैं कि हम
प्रधानमंत्री जी, sir, we have achieved soft landing on the moon. India is on the moon.
भारत चंद्रमा के उस दक्षिणी ध्रुव पर पहुंचा है जहां आज तक दुनिया का कोई भी देश नहीं पहुंच सका।
pivotal power descent has begun and the lander module is propelling towards the moon's surface along the intended trajectory.
बेस के एकदम करीब आ चुके हैं। हाँ, आप तालियों के गड़गड़ाहट से सुन सकते हैं कि
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
Viewers, our top headlines are tracking right now. AC and Congress question Khattar government as VHP Yatra begins despite being denied permission. Akhlesh's leader stokes fresh controversy after Ram Charitmanas insult, says Hinduism is a hoax. Political face-off over Bengal explosion, and Neeraj Chopra now hits out at Mamata government. 2 suicide cases in the last 24 hours in Rajasthan's Kota. Minister blames bad company. And India's golden boy, Neeraj Chopra, does it again. Becomes first Indian to bag gold at the World Athletics Championship. Viewers, we're live and breaking. I'm Shivangi Shukla getting you the latest. And what we are seeing right now are developments coming in from Nuh. Security has been heightened in Nuh following the call for another procession. Section 144 has been imposed in the district after the Haryana government refused permission to the VHP to hold a Shobha Yatra. Haryana's Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar said permission was denied in the wake of the violence that took place in the region a few weeks ago. Now, what we're also seeing, viewers, several VHP leaders have been blocked from entering Nuh. Some reactions are coming in. Let's play them out.
First of Simra, I would like to clarify that we have not allowed any yatra and there is no yatra planned for today. The force has been deployed. The whole district has been guarded by nakabandis. We have sealed certain points, especially those adjoining the Rajasthan and Palwar districts, so that there should not be mass mobilization, because we had from the social media input that there was some planning of mass mobilization which we wanted to avoid. So force are deployed. We have covered the districts and we are quite committed to maintain the law and order and peace in the district.
As we have been told that a group of people were separately going individually towards the temple to offer the holy water. What kind of arrangements has the police then made to let them go? Has the permission been given?
No, Simran, like this Somvar, the Monday, every Monday, the Jalabhishek is done during the Sawan month. So this Jalabhishek process is going on every Monday. So last Monday, even prior to that, so local people are coming. In fact, our forces recognize them by face because they are regular devotees coming for Jalabhishek on every Monday. The local peoples are allowed, as we have announced, we have clarified that local people are allowed for the Jalabhishek and they are going. However, to ensure that there should not be any antisocial element coming in the garb of local, so we are checking their identity and we are just clearing whether they are local or they are outsider. So locals are allowed, but those outside who might come here to create any mischief, they are prevented from coming.
And what about VHP's chief Alok Kumar? We have seen that his convoy also went ahead towards the temple.
See, as I said, local devotees are allowed to go for Jalabhishek. So there were 13-14 group of people who are local. They all wanted to go for Jalabhishek, but they all were having their personal cars. So it would have created a scene of, long carcade, which we wanted to avoid. So we asked them to go to the police line, park their vehicle there, and then we arranged one minibus for them so that we can take them to the temple. They do their Jalabhishek and we can bring them back. As far as VHP representative Mr. Alok is concerned, as we have said since beginning that Jalabhishek is allowed, Yatra is not allowed. Mr. Alok wanted to have Jalabhishek there, so we asked them, okay, you can come, do Jalabhishek, and that he's doing. So the police is taking care that his wish of Jalabhishek is there, but there should not be any yatra or any disturbance.
And viewers, despite the high alert that has now been sounded in Haryana's Nuh, the VHP leaders are firm on their decision to conduct the Shobha Yatra.
It is good that they are on high alert. I really wish that they should have been on the high alert on the day of the Yatra also. The governments are created and they exist to ensure that people can perform their religious and other rites, rituals and pujas. Instead of being on high alert against the persons who attacked the Yatra, declaring that the Yatra would not be permitted is a travesty. We share their concern that the G20 is happening. We share their concern that this is a sensitive area. And therefore we had unilaterally decided that it would be limited in numbers, it would be disciplined, and it would be carried out in a way that should pose no problem for the police to maintain law and order. But when once the sankalp of the yatra is taken, there is no going back. You can limit the numbers, you can alter the mode, but the yatra just cannot be cancelled.
सर, आप लोग को अभी रोक दिया गया है, आगे नहीं बढ़ने दे रहे हैं, क्या कहा जा रहा है पुलिस की तरफ से?
देखिए, मैं अयोध्या से राम जन्मभूमि कमेटी और सरजू जल लेकर के जो पिछली बार यात्रा में संघ भी बजरंग दल के कार्यकर्ताओं को, निर्दोष कार्यकर्ताओं को कुछ अराजक तत्वों ने जिंदा जला दिया था, उनकी आत्म शांति के लिए श्रद्धांजलि देना था और जलाभिषेक करके वापस आना था। यहाँ पर प्रशासन ने हमको रोक दिया, तो हमने कहा चलो मैं यही जो है तो जलाभिषेक किनारे करके मैं यहीं से लौट जाता हूँ। तो सख्ती से प्रशासन ने कहा पीछे भी नहीं जाने देंगे, तो अरेस्ट कर रहे थे। तो हमने अन्न जल का परित्याग करके हमने आमरण अनशन शुरू कर दिया। कहा जब तक नहीं जाने देंगे तब तक मैं अन्न जल ग्रहण नहीं करूंगा, बैठा रहूंगा, क्योंकि आगे नहीं जाने दिए, पीछे भी नहीं जाने दे रहे हैं। और अभी 2 बार प्रशासन पर अटैक हो चुका है अपराधियों के द्वारा। तो क्या यहाँ प्रशासन के जो अपराधी हैं वो आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल हो गए हैं? क्या अपराधी का इतना मनोबल बढ़ गया है कि प्रशासन का उनको कोई डर नहीं रहा? क्या हम लोग अपने मंदिर में जल चढ़ाने भी नहीं जा सकते हैं? इसलिए जब तक मुझे अनुमति नहीं मिलेगी तब तक मैं यहाँ अनशन पर बैठा रहूँ।
And a political face-off has now erupted. The Congress has questioned the law and order situation under Khattar government, while the BJP has hit back, saying that there is nothing political about the VHP's yatra.
एक बार फिर वही आंधी हरियाणा के अंदर विश्व हिंदू परिषद चलाना चाहती है, और वो ये भी कह रहे हैं कि हमने यात्रा की इजाज़त ही नहीं मांगी है। वो अपने आप को कानून से ज़्यादा बड़ा समझते हैं। इससे अंदाज़ा किया जा सकता है उनके इस बयान से कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार उनके पीछे खड़ी है और वो कानून की कोई परवाह नहीं कर रहे हैं।
देखिए, ये सावन का आखिरी सोमवार है, लोग मंदिर जाते ही हैं, अपनी अर्चना पूजना करते हैं, और ये सरकार का काम है कि किस प्रकार वहाँ पे हिंसा ना हो, वहाँ कोई दंगा ना हो, इसकी चिंता सरकार करे। हाँ, वहाँ पर यात्रा न निकले, लोग अपने तीर्थ की जो पद्धति है उसको जारी रखें, यात्रा के रूप में मत निकाले, और अपने जो लोकल मंदिर है वहाँ जाकर अपनी पूजा करें, उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है।
कोई घर को तोड़ना छोड़िए, क्या आपने बुलडोजर भिजाया उनके घर के पास? आपने नहीं भिजाया, आपने कुछ नहीं किया। जो लोग विजुअल्स आए जो अपने बंदूक से गोलियां चला रहे हैं उनको पकड़ा आपने? नहीं पकड़ा आपने। कितने आरोपियों का नाम आ रहा है? कितने जो लोग वीडियोस निकाले, वो पहली यात्रा के पहले जो वीडियोस निकाले थे, आपने कितनों को पकड़ा? वो तो आपके लिए मोना डार्लिंग बने हुए हैं पूरे।
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
Viewers, getting in some big update coming in. It's a very big lead in connection with the Madurai train fire incident. Now, what we have learned, the cook and the assistant from the private travel company who are allegedly responsible for the Madurai train fire incident were arrested in Madurai earlier today. 5 have been arrested by the railway police, viewers. We're getting these details coming for you on Republic TV. While we can tell you that the investigation is on in the Madurai train fire accident, and this accident had happened on August 26th. Let's go to Varshini, who's joining us on the phone line. Varshini, some big update, a big lead has come in. Take our viewers through why this lead is significant.
Well, Shivangi, if you see, this is a very important, accident that took place because it happened in the train coach that was parked in Madurai Junction, and that is precisely why it was seen with much importance, because 10 people have lost their lives in this as well, and 20 others are still getting treated for their injuries, and therefore the railway police immediately initiated investigation in this matter, and as soon as they started investigation, the second day itself, they have nabbed 5 people. Because in the initial investigation, Shivangi, if you see, the reports had come out stating that the cylinders were their gas cylinders, and they attempted to cook, and that is why, it has happened. Therefore, 5 people who belong to Uttar Pradesh, where the train initially came from, the 3 coaches from Lucknow, have been now arrested by the railway police, Shivangi.
Thank you so much, Varshini, for getting us all the details. 5 arrested so far in this Madurai train fire case, and the further probe is also underway in this case. Let's move ahead. And Assam water level of river Brahmaputra crosses the danger mark, and the people living in the low-lying flood plains are taking refuge on the streets, and they're moving to many safer locations as their homes have gotten inundated. Century Laminates presents you this report.
Due to incessant rain, the Brahmaputra river water level has crossed the danger level mark in Dibrugarh. Residents in Assam's Dibrugarh district were forced to vacate their homes. The river, which has breached the danger mark, made people take refuge on the streets and move to safer locations. 3 other rivers, the Dikhaw and Dishang in Upper Assam and the Beki in Lower Assam, are also flowing over their danger levels. The people of Dibrugarh and some other districts of Assam have been under the grip of floods. Reports of landslides, loss of livestock, crop damage, damage to infrastructure and erosion have also been reported in Assam. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
हिंदू धर्म नाम की कोई धर्म है ही नहीं। हिंदू धर्म केवल धोखा है।
Viewers, much more coming up. Akhilesh's leader stokes fresh controversy after Ramcharitmanas insult says Hinduism is a hoax.
ममता बनर्जी जी के राज में पश्चिम बंगाल की पहचान बम, बंदूक और बुलेट यही हो गई।
And a political face-off over Bengal explosion. Neeraj Chopra hits out at Mamata government. Stay tuned.
pivotal power descent has begun and the lander module is propelling towards the moon's surface along the intended trajectory.
बेस के एकदम करीब आ चुके हैं। हाँ, आप तालियों के गड़गड़ाहट से सुन सकते हैं कि लैंडर मॉड्यूल पूरी तरह से सेफली और सॉफ्टली चंद्रमा की सतह पे लैंड हो चुका है। ये देख सकते हैं कि हम
प्रधानमंत्री जी, sir, we have achieved soft landing on the moon. India is on the moon.
भारत चंद्रमा के उस दक्षिणी ध्रुव पर पहुंचा है जहां आज तक दुनिया का कोई भी देश नहीं पहुंच सका।
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
Viewers, within 4 hours, 2 NEET aspirants have allegedly committed suicide in 2 separate incidents in Rajasthan's Kota on Sunday, taking their total toll to 22 this year. 17-year-old has jumped from the 6th floor of his coaching institute's building. 4 hours after this, 18-year-old, who was also preparing for the competitive exam, hung himself in his rented flat. In an update coming in from the illegal fire factory explosion that took place in North 24 Parganas of West Bengal yesterday, the death toll has now risen to 8. 10 people have been injured and shifted to the hospital. Meanwhile, a fresh arrest has been made in the case. Arrested accused identified as Shafiq Ali used to run the crackers business in partnership. Prime Minister Modi distributed 51,000 appointment letters to newly inducted recruits in government departments and organizations under Rozgar Mela through video conferencing. Prime Minister also addressed these appointees on the occasion. IAF contingent reached Egypt to participate in Bright Star 23, a biennial multilateral tri-service exercise scheduled to be held at Cairo West Air Base from August 27th to September 16th. Nearly 6.75 lakh pots of flowering plants and foliage will adorn the designated roads and venues in Delhi as a G20 summit next month. After a meeting headed by Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena, directions were issued identifying agencies who would undertake this drive, and they were tasked with procuring a specific number of plants or pots from their own nurseries. Four youths were allegedly thrashed in a village in Ahmednagar district of Maharashtra. An FIR has been registered in the case on the complaint of one of the victims. 42 passengers who survived in Tamil Nadu train fire have reached Lucknow. The Commissioner of Railway Safety commenced his inquiry into the train compartment fire accident. He said that it would take at least 1 month to complete the inquiry and submit the report to the authorities. The water level of river Brahmaputra has crossed the danger mark in Dibrugarh in Assam. People living in low-lying areas were evacuated and moved to safer locations. A fire broke out at a factory in UP Now. Thick plumes of smoke were seen billowing from above the factory. No loss of life or injury was reported in the fire that was doused after some time. In yet another success in its crusade against smuggling activities, Assam Rifles recovered 265 kilograms of marijuana worth around 13.25 lakh. And this is part of Assam Rifles' massive crackdown on narcotics and drugs abuse in the state. Viewers, much more coming up. The countdown begins for the mega G20 summit in national capital on September 9th and 10th. Stay tuned.
The pivotal power descent has begun and the lander module is propelling towards the moon's surface along the intended trajectory.
बेस के एकदम करीब आ चुके हैं। हाँ, आप तालियों के गड़गड़ाहट से सुन सकते हैं कि लैंडर मॉड्यूल पूरी तरह से सेफली और सॉफ्टली चंद्रमा की सतह पे लैंड हो चुका है। ये देख सकते हैं कि हम
प्रधानमंत्री जी, सर, वी हैव अचीव्ड सॉफ्ट लैंडिंग ऑन द मून। इंडिया इज ऑन द मून।
भारत चंद्रमा के उस दक्षिणी ध्रुव पर पहुंचा है जहां आज तक दुनिया का कोई भी देश नहीं पहुंच सका।
The pivotal power descent has begun and the lander module is propelling towards the moon's surface along the intended trajectory.
बेस के एकदम करीब आ चुके हैं। हाँ, आप तालियों के गड़गड़ाहट से सुन
Chopra, the Olympic champion. Neeraj Chopra really like that. He looked brilliant in qualification, and that is another great throw from the Indian athlete.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
Here's a quick update coming in. A shocking incident has come to light from Davangere district in Karnataka, where an inmate managed to escape from the jail by jumping over a 40-foot high wall. The entire episode was captured by a CCTV camera installed within the prison premises. The accused has now been identified as Vasant, 23 years of age, who had been arrested on charges of rape after a complaint was filed at the Women's Police Station. So what we see right now is that the inmate managed to escape from the jail by jumping over a 40-foot high wall. Those visuals coming in on your screen. This entire episode was in fact captured on CCTV camera installed within the prison premises. Now this is the accused. His name is Vasant. He's 23 years old, and he was arrested on charges of rape after a complaint was filed at the Women's Police Station. So this is a dramatic jailbreak video coming in from Karnataka, where an inmate has managed to escape from the jail. And as you can clearly see, that wall is extremely high. He jumped over that 40-foot high wall. Let's go to a Prajwal, who will get us more details coming in. Prajwal, the dramatic jailbreak video is from Davangere district in Karnataka. Number one, has he been caught yet?
He's in fact been caught. He was caught within 24 hours of this particular jailbreak in itself, and he was present in the neighboring district of Cauvery too. And when Vasant has jumped on the 25th of August from the Davangere jail, he sustained severe injuries to both his legs, but he somehow managed to escape to Davangere to Cauvery, at which point of time the cops have tracked him mainly on the mobiles that he was using as well, and they have also traced his accomplices as well. But at this point of time, they have already nabbed him and they have put him to the Davangere jail after he had undergone medical treatment too. So he had jumped this particular 40-feet wall on the 25th of August, and he was wanted in regards to a rape case as well. So this has finally been done now, and the cops are now mainly checking out whether there are more accomplices of Vasant who had in fact helped him to escape from the jail.
All right, thank you, Prajwal, for getting us all the details. An Indian Air Force IAF contingent reached Egypt to participate in the Bright Star 23, a biennial multilateral tri-service exercise scheduled to be held at Cairo West Air Base from August 27 to September 16. Century Laminates gets you a report.
In a significant move towards fostering global defense cooperation, an Indian Air Force contingent reached the Egyptian Air Force Base to participate in Exercise Bright Star 23. The IAF contingent will take part in the biennial multilateral tri-service exercise at Cairo West Air Base, which started on Sunday and will culminate on September 16th. This will mark the first participation of the IAF in Bright Star 23, which will also see the participation of Air Force contingents from the US, Saudi Arabia, Greece and Qatar. The Indian Air Force contingent comprises of 5 MiG-29s, 2 IL-78s, 2 C-130S and 2 C-17 aircraft. Personnel from the IAF's Garud Special Forces as well as those from the numbers 28, 77, 78 and 81 squadrons will also be participating in the exercise. The IAF transport aircraft will provide airlift to approximately 150 personnel from the Indian Army. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Viewers, OIC and Congress question the Khattar government as VHP Yatra begins despite being denied permission. Stay tuned to India's #1 news channel, Republic TV.
The pivotal power descent has begun and the lander module is propelling towards the moon's surface along the intended trajectory.
बेस के एकदम करीब आ चुके हैं। हाँ, आप तालियों के गड़गड़ाहट से सुन सकते हैं कि लैंडर मॉड्यूल पूरी तरह से सेफली और सॉफ्टली चंद्रमा की सतह पे लैंड हो चुका है। ये देख सकते हैं कि हम
प्रधानमंत्री जी, सर, वी हैव अचीव्ड सॉफ्ट लैंडिंग ऑन द मून। इंडिया इज ऑन द मून।
भारत चंद्रमा के उस दक्षिणी ध्रुव पर पहुंचा है जहां आज तक दुनिया का कोई भी देश नहीं पहुंच सका।
and welcome. You're watching the Monday edition of This Is Exclusive with me, Shavan Sen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning with that big story coming in from Maharashtra. A suspicious travelling takes place from the state of Maharashtra. A lady moves from Maharashtra all the way to Dubai, then to Pakistan, and finally in Libya. What exactly is the connection that is emerging? And what is it that the Maharashtra anti-terrorist squad has found so far? An exclusive story with which we will begin tonight. But up first, these are the headlines we're tracking at this hour.
पश्चिम बंगाल की पहचान बम, बंदूक और बुलेट यही हो गई.
Political face-off over Bengal explosion. Anurag Thakur hits out at Mamata government. Two suicide cases in the last 24 hours in Rajasthan's Kota. Minister blames bad company.
कोई घर को तोड़ना छोड़िए, क्या आपने बुलडोजर भिजाया उनके घर के पास? आपने नहीं भिजाया. कितने जो लोग वीडियोस निकाले, वो पहली यात्रा के पहले जो वीडियोस निकाले थे, आपने कितनों को पकड़ा? वो तो आपके लिए मोना डार्लिंग बने हुए हैं पूरे.
Congress, there's been OAC in Congress questions Qatar government as VHP Yatra begins despite being denied permission.
हिंदू धर्म नाम की कोई धर्म है ही नहीं. हिंदू धर्म केवल धोखा है.
Samajwadi Party leader stokes fresh controversy after Ramcharitramanas as insult, says Hinduism is a hoax. India's golden boy, Neeraj Chopra, does it again. Becomes first Indian to bag gold at World Athletics Championship. After Chandrayaan 3's success, ISRO announces Aditya L1 launch on 2nd of September. Let's begin with that exclusive story coming in from Maharashtra. This is a day after the Maharashtra police received an email from an unidentified person claiming a 32-year-old woman, a resident of Maharashtra's Sambhaji Nagar, would travel to Pakistan via Dubai to marry her partner. Upon receiving the email, the state intelligence and central agencies were also informed about the same. Now, during the investigation, it appeared that the suspected woman, a mother of 4, left her family and business to marry her Pakistani partner in December last year. A missing complaint was thereafter filed at Sidco police station in Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar in December 2022 by her husband. Maharashtra anti-terrorist squad has now recorded the statement of her husband who had filed the missing complaint, following which it appeared that the woman was residing with her parents in Malegaon in Nasik district of Maharashtra. In fact, Republic spoke exclusively to the husband. We'll play out that conversation in a short while from now. But why exactly does it raise suspicion? That's because, according to the claims that have essentially been made, is the woman has allegedly travelled all the way from Maharashtra to Dubai and thereafter to Pakistan and finally to Libya. In fact, there is a suspicion that some sort of a training could have been imparted in Pakistan. That is something that the Maharashtra anti-terrorist squad is also probing at this point in time. My colleague Sandeep, in fact, spoke to the husband. Listen to what he had to say.
केस पुलिस में चल रहा है, तो उनसे बात करने के बाद ही मैं डिस्कस कर सकूंगा.
ठीक है, लेकिन मेरे को खाली बेसिक जानकारी चाहिए कि खाली कब कब कैसे क्या क्या हुआ था, तो वो हम आपका खाली ये करना चाहेंगे और कुछ नहीं.
मैं पूछता हूँ ना, मैं सर से पूछ के फिर आपको बताता हूँ.
आप उनको पूछेंगे तो वो आपको फिलहाल इजाजत तो देंगे नहीं, क्योंकि जितना हम डिपार्टमेंट को जानते हैं.
हाँ, तो फिर मसला भी थोड़ा क्रिटिकल है सर, इसलिए मैं नहीं बता पा रहा हूँ ना. आप समझ सकेंगे.
मैं केवल एक
बस इतना है भाई, मुझे धोखा मिला है।
हाँ हाँ।
और 4 बच्चे हैं, मैं बच्चों को भी संभाल रहा हूँ। वैसे मैंने माशाल्लाह से दूसरी शादी कर ली है।
हाँ हाँ। तो आपको वो जब पाकिस्तान गई थी वो कुछ फोटोज वगैरह भी भेजे हैं क्या उन्होंने?
नहीं, उन्होंने कुछ नहीं भेजा मुझे। और वो पाकिस्तान गई थी नहीं थी मुझे नहीं पता। कभी बोलती थी तुर्की में हूँ, कभी बोलती थी इटली में हूँ, कभी बोलती थी लीबिया में हूँ।
हाँ हाँ।
तो वो उसका कोई भी बात की सच्ची बात मान ही नहीं सकते, क्योंकि वो जब मेरे पास भी थी यहाँ पर घर में,
हाँ,
तो वो झूठ के सिवा दूसरा कुछ बोलती ही नहीं थी।
ओके। तो
जब भी बात करेंगे झूठ बात करेंगे।
तो आपको कभी पता नहीं चला कि वो पाकिस्तानी आदमी के साथ संपर्क में है, ऐसा कुछ?
नहीं, वो जब भागी तब पता चला।
अच्छा। और उस आदमी ने आपको कोई मैरिज सर्टिफिकेट वगैरह भेजा था क्या?
नहीं, उसने नहीं भेजा था।
तो किसने भेजा था? कुछ
मेरी वाइफ ने अपने भाई को भेजा था।
अच्छा, उनके भाई को भेजा था
जी। तो फिर उनके भाई मुझे भेजे और बताए कि देखो भाईजान यार, उसने तो गलती की, सब किया, सब हम भी समझते हैं, हमारी तरफ से गलती है, हम उसकी तरफ से माफी भी चाहते हैं। और अब हम चाहते हैं कि आप अपने जिंदगी दूसरी तरफ से एक शुरुआत करें यहाँ पर, आप दूसरी शादी कर ले, नात को मत बैठो, वो आपके काबिल नहीं है। उसके भाई ने खुद मुझे ये बोला था।
तो बेसिकली उसने मतलब उसके भाई को भेजा फोटो और आपको कहा कि आप तब आपको उसके भाई ने मतलब आपके साले ने आपको कहा कि आप दूसरी शादी कर लो?
जी जी।
तो ऐसा उसमें बताया है कि वो मतलब कुछ टेररिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से संपर्क में, ऐसा कुछ?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ भी
नहीं ना?
नहीं।
ठीक है ठीक है। तो मेरे को खाली इतना बताइए, ये वाकया कब हुआ? 2023 में हुआ कि 2022 में?
2022 को दिसंबर में वो चली गई यहाँ से।
Well, in fact, we'll play out this exclusive conversation with the husband in a short while from now. But before that, getting us this exclusive story is my colleague Sandeep from Mumbai. Sandeep, you've spoken to the husband. You've also spoken to your sources within the Maharashtra anti-terrorist squad. What is it that they suspect at this point in time? Do they believe that there was some sort of a training that was given to her when she had allegedly visited Pakistan, or that is yet to be corroborated?
See, Shravan, as far as this case is concerned, the statement of the women has been in fact recorded, who is identified as Afreen Sheikh. She is 32 years old and she left in December 2022. As far as this case proceedings are concerned, the statement has been recorded and the women has denied visiting Pakistan, although it has appeared in the investigation that women had in fact visited to Dubai and she also stayed in Libya. But as of now, it hasn't appeared that she was in fact in Pakistan. But as far as the email is concerned, in the email, it is mentioned that she was there in Rawalpindi with her alleged boyfriend Hassan Khalid, and it is also being said in the very email that her father is also associated to some terror organization and she is being given training out there in Pakistan. So these are some of the allegations that has been made in the email that has been in fact received by Maharashtra ATS and the rest of the state intelligence agencies. But at this point of time, yes, the statement of her husband Mateen Chaudhary, Afreen Sheikh, who is under the radar of the agency, her statement has been recorded, and the family members of Afreen Sheikh, their statement has been recorded. Her travel history has been in fact tracked by Maharashtra ATS, but so far what Maharashtra ATS has found that she has been to Dubai and she was also there in Libya. But as of now, whether she was there in Pakistan or not, that is something that is not yet revealed or by the agency, or the agencies are in fact not telling us regarding about her Pakistan visit. But yes, it is still, the investigation is still underway. That is what the agencies are informed, Shravan.
To just take to you with regards to the statements that have been recorded so far, what is it that you're picking up from the Maharashtra anti-terrorist squad as far as the scope of this investigation goes?
Shravan, at this point of time, the investigation is on the primary stage. They are verifying the travel history of the women. They are verifying whether this email has been done to create a trouble for Afreen Sheikh, or is there any other intention of this email. Whether this email has been done by the boyfriend or the alleged husband that she got married in Dubai, whether it is done to create trouble for Afreen Sheikh, that is what it is being suspected. So the investigation from all the angles are in fact underway. In fact, the passport details are scrutinized and her travel history is being scrutinized. As far as the women is concerned, the women has in fact denied about her Pakistan visit, but yes, agencies are not ruling out that there could be a high possibility that she might have been to Pakistan, but so far it hasn't in fact appeared in the investigation. Although, Shravan, the agencies were able to track her visit to Libya and Dubai. When we spoke to the husband of Afreen Sheikh, Mateen Chaudhary in fact clearly mentioned that whenever he used to give her a call, she used to in fact tell that she is either in Dubai, she is either in Libya, she is either in Turkey. So that is what is being said. So definitely the investigation is still underway and the agency need some more time to verify the details of the claims that has been in fact made in the very email. Shravan.
Well, in fact, let's also play out that interview that you did with the woman's husband who spoke a short while back. Let's listen in once again.
केस पुलिस में चल रहा है, तो उनसे बात करने के बाद ही मैं डिस्कस कर सकूंगा।
ठीक है, लेकिन मेरे को खाली बेसिक जानकारी चाहिए कि खाली कब कब कैसे क्या क्या हुआ था, तो वो हम आपका खाली ये करना चाहेंगे और कुछ नहीं।
मैं पूछता हूँ ना, मैं सर से पूछ के फिर आपको बताता हूँ।
आप उनको पूछेंगे तो वो आपको फिलहाल इजाजत तो देंगे नहीं, क्योंकि जितना हम डिपार्टमेंट को जानते हैं।
हाँ, तो फिर मसला भी थोड़ा क्रिटिकल है सर, इसलिए मैं नहीं बता पा रहा हूँ ना। आप समझ सकेंगे।
हाँ, मैं केवल एक
बस इतना है भाई, मुझे धोखा मिला है।
हाँ हाँ।
और 4 बच्चे हैं, मैं बच्चों को भी संभाल रहा हूँ। वैसे मैंने माशाल्लाह से दूसरी शादी कर ली है।
हाँ हाँ। तो आपको वो जब पाकिस्तान गई थी, वो कुछ फोटोज वगैरह भी भेजे हैं क्या उन्होंने?
नहीं, उन्होंने कुछ नहीं भेजा मुझे। और वो पाकिस्तान गई थी नहीं थी मुझे नहीं पता। कभी बोलती थी तुर्की में हूँ, कभी बोलती थी इटली में हूँ, कभी बोलती थी लीबिया में हूँ।
हाँ हाँ।
तो वो उसका कोई भी बात की सच्ची बात मान ही नहीं सकते, क्योंकि वो जब मेरे पास भी थी यहाँ पर घर में,
हाँ,
तो वो झूठ के सिवा दूसरा कुछ बोलती ही नहीं थी।
ओके, तो
जब भी बात करेंगे झूठ बात करेंगे।
तो आपको कभी पता नहीं चला कि वो पाकिस्तानी आदमी के साथ संपर्क में है, ऐसा कुछ?
नहीं, वो जब भागी तब पता चला।
अच्छा, और उस आदमी ने आपको कोई मैरिज सर्टिफिकेट वगैरह भेजा था क्या?
नहीं, उसने नहीं भेजा था।
तो किसने भेजा था? कुछ
तो मेरी वाइफ ने अपने भाई को भेजा था।
अच्छा, उनके भाई को भेजा था?
जी। तो फिर उनके भाई मुझे भेजे और बताया कि देखो भाईजान यार, उसने तो गलती की, सब किया, सब हम भी समझते हैं, हमारी तरफ से गलती है, हम उसकी तरफ से माफी भी चाहते हैं, और अब हम चाहते हैं कि आप अपने जिंदगी दूसरी तरफ से एक शुरुआत करें आप, और आप दूसरी शादी कर ले, नात को मत बैठो, वो आपके काबिल नहीं है। उसके भाई ने खुद मुझे ये बोला था।
तो बेसिकली उसने मतलब उसके भाई को भेजा फोटो और आपको कहा कि आप तब आपको उसके भाई ने मतलब आपके साले ने आपको कहा कि आप दूसरी शादी कर लो?
जी जी।
तो ऐसा उसमें बताया है कि वो मतलब कुछ टेररिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से संपर्क में, ऐसा कुछ?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ भी
नहीं ना?
नहीं।
ठीक है ठीक है। तो मेरे को खाली इतना बताइए, ये वाकया कब हुआ? 2023 में हुआ कि 2022 में?
2022 को दिसंबर में वो चली गई यहाँ से।
अच्छा, और आप?
मैंने सेम डे मैंने कंप्लेन की थी। अब हम लोग का तो कुछ ऐसा माइंड भी नहीं था कि वहाँ तक इतनी दूर पे ही पहुंचेगी। मुझे लगा था भाई जाएगी अपने मायके जाएगी, क्योंकि अच्छा मायके भी जाने का तो वो ही नहीं था। मुझे तो ये लग रहा था कि वो सिटी में कहीं छुप के बैठी और मुझे सता रही है, ठीक है, ना कोई झगड़ा, ना कोई फसाद, ना कोई घर में अनबन। चलो भाई झगड़ा वगैरह हुआ तो समझ में आता है कि भाई चलो ये रात में झगड़ा हुआ था, तो निकल के चली गई गुस्से से, तो माँ के पास या आपके पास ही जाएगी ना, कोई औरत जाएगी तो।
बराबर।
तो मैंने उनसे कांटेक्ट किया, उन लोग को बोला भाई 4 घंटे तक के आपके पास में आ सकती है, आप देखो अगर वहाँ आती है तो ठीक है।
तो वो मैरिज सर्टिफिकेट जो है वो पाकिस्तान का मैरिज सर्टिफिकेट है क्या?
वो फेक है, वो बाद में मुझे पता चला फेक ही है। उसमें तो फोटोशॉप किया हुआ है। 25 जुलाई का मैरिज सर्टिफिकेट है। 25 जुलाई को ये हज के लिए गई हुई थी अपने फादर के भाई के साथ में।
Well, a story that we'll be tracking very closely, as more statements are likely to be recorded by the Maharashtra anti-terrorist squad in the next few days. Should we focus now to the other story that we have been tracking very closely? Around 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, a powerful explosion was heard in North 24 Parganas in West Bengal, instantly killing at least 8 people. Subsequently, the adjacent houses began to collapse one after the other. Since May, this marks the 5th incident of explosion in illicit firecracker facilities within West Bengal, claiming the lives of a total of 28 people. On 16th of May, another explosion broke out in an unauthorized firecracker factory that is situated in Purba, Medinipur district, resulting in the deaths of 9 people. 10 days after the Igra explosion, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee made a public promise during her visit to the site. She declared that the government would take stringent measures against illicit firecracker factories and introduce the production of environmentally friendly green fireworks. Clearly, limited progress has been made since then. Across North and South 24 Parganas, hundreds of illegal firecrackers and crude bomb making factories have been thriving, and that is exactly what the BJP has now highlighted. There is once again a tussle between the BJP and the Trinamool Congress over this entire political war. Take a look at this report.
West Bengal has been riddled with illegal bomb factory explosions. Just 3 months ago, over 12 people were killed at an explosion in an illegal firecracker manufacturing unit in Agra in Purba Medinipur district of the state. Yesterday, a 2-storied house where the firecrackers were allegedly manufactured came crashing down. Several houses in the vicinity also suffered damage. At least 8 persons were killed when an explosion occurred on Sunday morning under Dattapukar police station in West Bengal's North 24 Parganas district.
DSP ranked officers will come here for NIA and they will collect the preliminary information, and right now police officers barricade this area totally, and two fire tenders are also here. At least 8 persons has been died at this incident, and 1 person has been arrested by district police.
2 of the deceased were identified and 6 bodies are yet to be identified and have been kept at the morgue. Locals allege that they had complained to the police about the illegal firecracker manufacturing unit, but the police did not act. The opposition, particularly the BJP, demanded an investigation by the National Investigation Agency.
RDX है, explosion बहुत जोर है. Already I filed a appeal in Calcutta High Court. Calcutta High Court granted my submission. Hopefully, it will list it tomorrow.
Even the Congress is hitting out at the Mamata government.
खुली छूट दे चुके हैं और इसके चलते ये विस्फोटक और इसके साथ साथ आम लोगों की मौत की कतार थामने का नाम नहीं लेते हैं.
Can the TMC wash its hands off the fact that illegal bomb factories are operating freely? Viewer report, Republic TV.
Well, in fact, my colleague Arnab is joining us from the explosion site. Arnab, just walk us through the details that you are picking up. Has the police so far been able to put out any details as to what really has transpired?
और देखिए अभी जो जहाँ पे हम खड़े हैं ये जो जगह है यही वो जो फायर क्रैकर्स जो तैयार होते थे उसका वर्कशॉप है. ये पूरा जगह के ऊपर यस आई कैन हियर यू। जो जगह पे हम लोग अभी खड़े हैं यहाँ पे ही जो एक्सप्लोशन कल सुबह जो एक्सप्लोशन हुआ था वहाँ यहाँ पे ही हुआ था, और जो भी फायर क्रैकर्स यहाँ पे बनाया जाता था उसके जो विस्फोट हुआ उसके बाद इस जो यहाँ पे जो कंक्रीट का जो पूरा छत था वो पूरा गिर गया। 16 पिलर था यहाँ पे, अभी कोई भी पिलर का नाम और निशान नहीं है। और जो एक्सप्लोशन हुआ है उसका इम्पैक्ट इतना दूर तक था कि 40 मीटर दूर एक जो पेड़ है 12 फीट का जो पेड़ है उसके ऊपर का जो हिस्सा वो भी पूरा जल गया। और अभी दूसरे तरफ अगर देखा जाए जो ऊपर का छत का जो हिस्सा है वो पूरा गिर चुका है। इसके अंदर बहुत सारे पिलर जो यहाँ पे थे वो सब कुछ इसके नीचे ही दबे हुए हैं। और उसके ठीक ऑपोजिट साइड का जो घर है अगर देखा जाए तो उसके ऊपर भी उसका जो इम्पैक्ट बहुत बुरी तरह से पड़ा है। और जो भी शेड है उसका वो भी टूट गया था। और एनआईए के तरफ से जो बोला जा रहा है कि जो फायर क्रैकर्स का जो इंग्रेडिएंट्स है वो यहाँ पे अगर इस्तेमाल होता तो इतना ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट नहीं होता। और जो वर्कशॉप है मतलब यहाँ से थोड़ी दूर में एक तो लेबोरेटरी भी पुलिस ने सीज किया है और उसमें भी बहुत सारे केमिकल मिला है। जो केमिकल रखने के लिए जो खास तरह के लाइसेंस की दरकार होती है, लेकिन इन लोगों के पास कोई भी लाइसेंस नहीं था। यहाँ पे पूरी इलीगल वे से ये जो फायर क्रैकर की फैक्ट्री चल रहा था। लेकिन एनआईए का जो कहना है कि जो एक्सप्लोसिव का जो नेचर है, एक्सप्लोजन का जो नेचर है वो लोग उसको जांच करने के बाद ही बोल सकते हैं कि किस तरह का केमिकल यहाँ पे यूज किया गया था। शाउट।
Well, in fact, sources also indicating that the National Investigation Agency will be stepping in. In fact, a team of the NIA has already done a preliminary investigation. Thank you very much, Arnab, for getting us the latest details. Shifting focus now, ahead of the elections in Andhra Pradesh, it seems that the two political parties, YSRCP and TDP, are at loggerheads. This time, the parties have knocked the doors of the Election Commission. Both the parties reached the Election Commission office, while the TDP has alleged the State Election Commission is controlled by the YSRCP. The ruling party in response has refuted all these claims. Even Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister launched a scathing attack on TDP at the event of commemorating 100th anniversary of NTR. In fact, my colleague Harsha spoke to YSRCP's parliamentary party leader Vijay Sai Reddy. Listen in to what he had to say.
Naidu has also stated that now when TDP has come and alleged and leveled serious allegation, now YSRCP is coming and contradicting it. Why now? Why didn't they do anything before that when they were raising the issue of bogus voters since long in the state?
We have come to Election Commission because Chandrababu Naidu has made an allegation that we are resorting to unfair practices. We are not doing so. Therefore, we have requested the Election Commission to conduct an inquiry from 2014 till today. And those who are responsible, in case if Election Commission finds some bogus voters, enrollment of bogus voters or deletion of genuine votes, action may be initiated against the persons who are responsible for that.
It's a clear-cut murder of democracy which YSRCP is doing in the state, and they're also stating that almost 15 lakh voters have been compromised and their name have been excluded. Majorly TDP sympathize. The 15 lakh is a huge number, sir.
I have already told you that the total number of voters in 2000 when he demitted office was 3.98 crores, and today it is 3.97 crores. YSR Congress, these figures themselves indicate the fact that we have not done anything wrong.
Are you denying all the allegations, sir?
We are squarely denying the allegations, and it is only Chandrababu Naidu who has done the manipulations during his tenure.
Well, it's just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, Chandrababu Naidu has also submitted an 11-page letter before the Election Commission, and it seems that the fight between both the parties is only intensifying. That's all that we could pack in this edition of This Is Exclusive. On the other side, news and update continue.
The Amity Law School, ranked among the top 10 in India, educates some of the most brilliant students who get recruited by top law firms and go for higher studies to leading universities like Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge and UCL. To apply, visit amity.edu.
The pivotal power descent has begun and the lander module is propelling towards the moon's surface along the intended trajectory.
बेस के एकदम करीब आ चुके हैं। हाँ, आप तालियों के गड़गड़ाहट से सुन सकते हैं कि लैंडर मॉड्यूल पूरी तरह से सेफली और सॉफ्टली चंद्रमा की सतह पे लैंड हो चुका है। ये देख सकते हैं कि हम
प्रधानमंत्री जी, सर, वी हैव अचीव्ड सॉफ्ट लैंडिंग ऑन द मून। इंडिया इज ऑन द मून।
भारत चंद्रमा के उस दक्षिणी ध्रुव पर पहुंचा है जहां आज तक दुनिया का कोई भी देश नहीं पहुंच सका।
The pivotal power descent has begun and the lander module is propelling towards the moon's surface along the intended trajectory.
बेस के एकदम करीब आ चुके हैं। हाँ, आप तालियों के गड़गड़ाहट से सुन सकते हैं कि लैंडर मॉड्यूल पूरी तरह से सेफली और सॉफ्टली चंद्रमा की सतह पे लैंड हो चुका है। ये देख सकते हैं कि हम
प्रधानमंत्री जी, सर, वी हैव अचीव्ड सॉफ्ट लैंडिंग ऑन द मून। इंडिया इज ऑन द मून।
भारत चंद्रमा के उस दक्षिणी ध्रुव पर पहुंचा है जहां आज तक दुनिया का कोई भी देश नहीं पहुंच सका।
Neeraj Chopra, the Olympic champion. Neeraj Chopra really like that. He looked brilliant in qualification, and that is another great throw from the Indian athlete.
घर को तोड़ना छोड़िए, क्या आपने बुलडोजर भिजाया उनके घर के पास? आपने नहीं भिजाया। कितने जो लोग वीडियोस निकाले, वो पहली यात्रा के पहले जो वीडियोस निकाले थे, आपने कितनों को पकड़ा? वो तो आपके लिए मोना डार्लिंग बने हुए हैं पूरे।
Owaisi and the Congress question the Khattar government as the VHP Yatra begins, this despite being denied permission.
हिंदू धर्म नाम की कोई धर्म है ही नहीं। हिंदू धर्म केवल धोखा है।
This is Akhilesh's leader stoking another fresh controversy after the Ramcharitramanas insult. He now says, quote unquote, Hinduism is a hoax.
ममता बनर्जी जी के राज में पश्चिम बंगाल की पहचान बम, बंदूक और बुलेट यही हो गई।
Political face-off over the Bengal explosion. Anurag Thakur is hitting out at the Mamata Banerjee government. Two suicides in the last 24 hours in Rajasthan's Kota, and a sitting minister is blaming quote-unquote bad company.
World Championship gold here. Oh, Neeraj Chopra really like that. He looked brilliant in qualification. And that is another great throw from the Indian athlete. It was a foul in the first round.
India's golden boy Neeraj Chopra does it again, becoming the very first Indian to bag gold at the World Athletic Championship. And after the success of Chandrayaan-3, ISRO is announcing the Aditya L1 solar mission. This launches in September the 2nd. A very good evening. You're watching Republic and I'm Deepthi Sachdeva. Let's put our focus directly on this quick breaking update that's coming in. This is about the Cauvery water dispute. Now, you would recall this is a dispute that has been in existence for the longest time. Now, of late, there had been this trigger where Karnataka refused to release more water for the state of Tamil Nadu because it said that we ourselves are facing a shortage, and how is it that we can release that much of water? Now, we are learning that the Cauvery Water Regulation Committee for the moment has issued instructions to Karnataka to release water to the state of Tamil Nadu. As per the instructions, about 5,000 cusecs of water will be released daily, and this starts tomorrow. Karnataka has decided to challenge this particular order, but for the moment, this is an important update as far as the water wars between the two states are concerned. 5,000 cusecs of water have to be released daily, and this needs to be implemented from tomorrow itself. Prajwal is joining us live, I'm told right now. Prajwal, have we heard any initial reactions that have come in from the state of Karnataka, from the Water Resources Minister yet?
Information that DK Shivkumar has quickly acted on this entire issue, and he's in fact instructed the Karnataka Council to go ahead and challenge this before the Cauvery Water Management Authority tomorrow in New Delhi, which will be held at 12 p.m. as well, where before the Cauvery Water Management Authority, the Karnataka Council will be arguing in front of them, stating that they will not be able to go ahead and provide 5,000 cusecs of water every day from starting tomorrow till the 12th of September for the next 15 days as well. They have stated that the Karnataka government has now gone on to make this on record, saying that they will be able to give at this point of time only 3,000 cusecs of water, because at this point of time the KRS dam holds only 43% of water, and in the next few days it might even get it might go dry as well. And they are also trying to go ahead and look into the distress call formula, which they are looking, because remember that on the 1st of September there will also have to be an entire report which will have to be given by the Cauvery Water, Water Management Authority to the Supreme Court, which has asked for the same, and now it has instructed the Karnataka government to be releasing water to Tamil Nadu, and therefore there has now been calls of protest as well. It is being expected that the Raita Sangha, which will be led by Kodihalli Chandrasekhar as well as Nanjunda Swamy, the farmer leader in Mandya district, will again be going ahead and protesting against the state government if they do not take a stand. But the ball will be right in front of the Cauvery Water Management Authority as to what is the sort of decision that they will be taking in, because this particular decision comes in from the Cauvery Water Regulatory Committee. But Karnataka has decided that they will be going ahead and challenging the Cauvery Water Management Authority in this issue.
All right, so for the moment, what we can confirm, as Prajwal tells us, is that the state of Karnataka has decided to challenge this particular order, and we'll only know tomorrow whether that challenge or that stay will ensue any kind of relief for the state of Karnataka. But for the moment, it has been ordered to release 5,000 cusecs of water starting tomorrow for the next 15 days for the state of Tamil Nadu. We thank Prajwal for getting us that quick breaking update. And now to the story that is full of gold, it's full of hope, it's full of resilience. The Olympic champion Neeraj Chopra on Sunday has scripted history yet again. He has become the very first Indian to win a gold medal at the World Athletic Championship with a best throw of 88.17 meter. This was in the men's javelin final in Budapest. And in another first, 3 Indians have finished in the top 8 with Kishore Jenna, 84.77 meter, DP Manu, 84.14 meter, taking the 5th and the 6th spots respectively. Now, why is this so important? Because never before did 3 Indians finish in top 8 of an event in the World Championship. The reason why, there are congratulatory messages that have poured in from across the country. The star himself, Neeraj, has also spoken up, and this is what he says.
It feels great for me, and it's a proud moment for me and for my country. And with throw, I'm not satisfying today, but with this gold medal, I'm very happy. But I'll throw more far in next competitions. Yes, this is like Tokyo was also very special, but World Championship is also a very big competition, and winning gold with the crowd, it's feel really great.
So Neeraj says, I keep pushing myself. I think that's the real success mantra anywhere, that you need to push yourself beyond your limits. And the parents also recognize that they have an ability like that in Neeraj, and they have been speaking to the media, giving a lot of interviews, and they reiterate this in much of all the interviews, that Neeraj has never given up. He's always fought, and that's the reason he's where he is. This is Nikita in conversation with Neeraj's father.
हर बार नीरज चोपड़ा एक गोल्ड मेडल स्वर्ण पदक ले जाते हैं, उसकी वो तैयारी कैसे करते हैं, वो जीत की तैयारी कैसे कर लेते हैं नीरज चोपड़ा?
बस वो उसकी लगनशीलता और उसकी मेहनत है जो नॉन स्टॉप वो करता है। और जैसे हम लोग कहें कि भाई आप सभी लोग ये पूछते हैं भाई वो फ़ोन पे घर बात करता है, कितनी देर बात करता है, कब आता है, उसका आने का टाइम और फ़ोन करने का टाइम घर का एक ना के बराबर होता है। हमेशा उसका एक ही कहना होता है, जब तक मैं प्रैक्टिस पे ध्यान दूंगा तभी मैं आगे बढ़ूंगा। और उस काम में वो इतनी परफेक्शन में रहता है, यहाँ अगर एक दिन के लिए भी आता है प्रैक्टिस वो छोड़ नहीं पाता, परेशान हो जाता है, वो दोबारा प्रैक्टिस के लिए ही चला जाता है। फिर जी लगनशीलता उसकी जो है वो मेहनत करवा रही है उससे और मेडल टैली में रखती है।
जी, एक सुपरस्टार स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन के अलावा नीरज चोपड़ा एक फौजी भी हैं, तो जब वो हर बार एक स्वर्ण पदक हमारे देश के लिए जीत के आते हैं, उसमें कितना टेक्निक जो कि उन्होंने स्पोर्ट्स के उससे सीखा और कितना फिजिकल फिटनेस का कंट्रीब्यूशन होता है, कितना मेंटल फिटनेस का कंट्रीब्यूशन होता है, मेंटल स्ट्रेंथ और कॉन्फिडेंस।
देखो हम किसी भी फील्ड में हैं, चाहे वो आर्मी है, चाहे पुलिस है या कोई अदर काम है हमारा, जब तक सबका सपोर्ट नहीं होगा तब तक ये संभव हो भी नहीं पाएगा। हर तरफ से सपोर्ट उसको अगर मिलेगा, उसके मन में एक शांति होगी, भाई मेरे लिए फुल टाइम है, मैं ये कर सकता हूँ, तभी वो उस काम पे 100% अपना रिजल्ट दे सकता है।
सर ये बताइए कि नीरज चोपड़ा का देश के लिए आगे क्या सपना है? अभी तक तो उन्होंने, कहते हैं ना कि सोना सबसे बड़ा इन्वेस्टमेंट होता है किसी भी चीज़ के भविष्य के लिए। नीरज चोपड़ा ने अपने तरफ से देश के भविष्य के लिए कई स्वर्ण पदक इन्वेस्ट कर दिए ताकि इंडिया सच में एक ग्लोबल सुपर पावर बने। आपका क्या कहना है?
देखो, सही में पहले हम जो मतलब इस बारे में इतने पावरफुल थे नहीं, जो अपना स्पोर्ट्स का है, कम ही लोग स्पोर्ट्स की तरफ जाते थे। अब नीरज के मेडल के बाद एक ये रुझान बच्चों में, नए में भी, और जो रेगुलर कर रहे थे उनमें भी अगर रुझान बढ़ा है, भाई हम अपने देश के लिए बढ़िया परफॉर्म करें और अपने देश को एक मतलब मेडल टैली में रखें और बढ़िया परफॉर्म करें।
कुछ भी कह लें, आप नीरज के पिता हैं, उनको बड़ा तो आपने और नीरज की मम्मी ने ही किया है। जब वो छोटे थे तो आपने उनमें ऐसी कौन सी मूल बातें उनके जहन में डाली जिससे कि नीरज के मन में देश के प्रति और स्पोर्ट्स के प्रति इतना लगाव और रुझान आया?
बस वो उसकी अपनी सोच भी इतनी अच्छी रखता है कि भाई जितना मैं कर सकूं अपने देश के लिए उतना करूं। और हमारा भी हमेशा यही होता था, पूरे परिवार का जो फोकस उसके पीछे था, भाई किसी की गलत बातों में फंसना या मतलब कहीं भी कोई गलत काम करना, उससे अपने आप को बचा के रखना है और हमें आगे बढ़ना है तो हमें सबसे सेफ रहना पड़ेगा। ये ही एक परिवार का जो पीछे का सपोर्ट है, यही उसका मूल मंत्र है। वो पूरे परिवार को इकट्ठा देखना चाहता है बस।
It's a very, very proud father saying that Neeraj continues to push himself. The country, remember, not just stands with Neeraj, but we want Neeraj to grow from here because he has tremendous potential. Something that the government of the day also does realize. The Union Sports Minister Anurag Thakur also has spoken to us, and he says that Neeraj is a man of real gold.
We are joined with us Union Sports Minister Anurag Thakur. Sir, Neeraj Chopra today again scripted history.
Let me congratulate Neeraj for his fantastic performance. He has done it again. Earlier also he has won the Asian Championship, Asian Games, Olympic medal, as well as the Diamond League title, and winning this, which was,